Hey, Greg at Clearwater 124 again. I'm gonna do a little video tonight on another one of these cars that I got in the group buy that we did. This Carrera Mercedes, which is kind of a mystery to me. A little light on the situation. I never saw this car before. It's a 124 Carrera. Um, it's been modified quite a bit. I'm gonna take it apart and see if we can figure it out a little bit. There's no chip in it. It was originally a digital car, I believe. There's no model numbers that I could find. And of course, it has silicone tires. So Warren from Lightech Slots actually got me the model number of the Carrera car. And then using that model number, I was able to determine what Paul gauge tires I'm going to need. So I made myself some notes. I've got those in my cart at Slot Car Corner. So next time I order, I'll be getting some Paul gauge urethanes for this car. So I thought I might, you can see all these holes? Somebody drilled this chassis out a lot. And it's so low, it won't run on my track, except from the flat spots. Any of the hills, it stops because it drags. It's so low. Probably great it might be really good on a wood track or somebody's flat Carrera track where it has no undulations, because the smallest undulation is going to drag. So I'm interested to see what the inside of this looks like. So let's take it apart if we can. That doesn't feel like it's doing anything. There we go. We might have a little success with that one. Yep. I'm going to have to, if I'm going to run this chassis at all, that's something else. Or I could build my own chassis for this body, because I do like the body. Nice looking car. I don't have a Mercedes in my stable, as they say. Not a big German car guy. Really, most people that I know that have owned German cars, they're very expensive. Of course, they're pricey to buy. They're expensive to repair, and they have a lot of issues, finicky issues stuff, especially with the newer ones in the last 5 or 6 years. Uh, there's a lot of computer issues. My friend had bought his wife the not the smallest Audi SUV, but the one a little bit the next to the smallest anyway. And they had it about 3 months. It started having glitches, like you'd turn the lights on and the lights wouldn't come on, but the tailgate would open and the rear windscreen wiper would go. Chris Mauve. I wonder if that's the guy's name. Gris and Mauve, as in the color mauve, Mauve. And Todd from Toju probably knows that because he knew what was the color tonight. Somebody's car. It was, oh, come on, Greg, think. I think Michael Big Oak opened up his package of these cars, and it was supposed to be purple, and Michael thought it was more pink. Oh, and Todd from Toju, I think, trying to it's lilac. So I'm sure Todd knows what mauve is. Yeah. See, this doesn't have a chip in it. It has a polarity switch. That's all that is. A little polarity switch for direction. And I'm guessing that's a Carrera motor. But man, is this thing lowered? I got to figure out how he lowered the front so low. But it has the pivot arm, Carrera pivot arm, but that's frozen in space. He's got a screw in it so it doesn't drop. There's no drop arm at all in it. It's still got Carrera wheels. Yeah, these are silicone. They're crap. They're all hard and crusty. Look at, they're all cracked. So I'll get my order up my all gauges if I decide I'm going to use this chassis. Oh yeah, they're nasty. Ugh. They're all breaking, splitting. See, big split. Okay, so those are crap. All right, I got to figure out how I'm going to raise this. Real, oh man, that's, I don't know if you can see that. See how close that is? Any little undulation in the track and it's dragging. That's so close. Let's, and see all the holes? You can see right through that chassis. See that? So I don't know how he got this so low. I'm going to have to take it apart completely, I guess. There's one light thing floating free. And I don't remember the other night when I had it on the track. I don't remember any lights being on. So, that, that might be another delete. All right, let's take this front axle assembly apart, see what happens here. And I'm guessing, see, there's a spacer right there, looks like. Yep, see that little spacer? Yeah, there's one on each side. So what I'm thinking he did was a very small, very, very thin spacers. What I'm thinking he did is he cut we cut these posts down. So for me to raise that, I'm going to have to add something. I would probably need more than that thickness. But that's what I would probably start with, a couple of those. Make sure they're both the same. I don't think these two are. Yep, they are. Okay. Let's start with those two. I got a little heater running out here. I got to turn it off. A little refreshment. And I think I will put these two spacers that were in there back there. These are paper thin. As you can see, those screws have plenty of reach on them. That goes this way. Like that. Let me think about this. Yeah, looks better. You must have shaved those posts down. I'm not going to tighten those. I'm just going to set them in there a little. Yeah, but whoever did this, Mr. Mauve, went to a lot of work on this Carrera chassis. All right, let's see what effect that had, if any. Well, I'm sure it had some. Sure, break the place. No wonder we can't have nice things. Get in there. There we go. There's a little difference in the front. Man, that car is low. Low, low, low. As you all know, these Carrera rear axle setups are a pain in the ass. Let's have a look-see. They certainly make it more complicated than it needs to be. Of course, I guess they're trying to, they got their gears and their wheels and their axles and their magnets is all tied into the one unit. Probably ease of manufacture that causes that, the complication. I may end up just tossing this chassis and making a brass chassis for the body. There's a couple other ones that are half-assed bodies that I'm going to build chassis for. And this may end up being a similar victim. Yeah, I can see spacers in here, yeah. Same thing. Cut the post down. Couple spacers there. Right. I think I need a little more than what I put in the front. Oh, sure. Stick to everything. The magnet's great for getting the screws out. Then as soon as you set the screwdriver down, the magnet sucks everything else up. What have we got here? Maybe something like this. It's a little thicker. A couple of those. Probably have to glue those in place. So it had the same amount of spaces in the front as in the back. So it goes something like that. See, you know, do I want to mess around and keep messing with this thing? Or do I just want to chuck this crap, save the motor, the axles, and the tires are crap anyways. I don't like the wheels. This will be a pain in the ass to get these to set. Oh yeah, I saw that move. Holy shit. Way too much. Perfect, as Derek would say. Hey, these screws are never going to come out again either. Derek that I'm referring to is Derek Bieri from Vice Grip Garage. He did roadworthy rescues on television, and he has a unbelievably successful YouTube channel that I have been watching since he was a young fella. And what he doesn't really restore cars. Some he goes further than others. What he does is he saves cars. He'll drive 1,000 miles somewhere, get a car that's been sitting in a field for 20, 25, 30 years, get it running, and drive it all the way home. He lives in South Central Tennessee now. And then they'll sit in his back field. He may do something with it. He may make what he calls a going to town rig, or he may just sell it. And he's giving cars away. Just recently, he did a Yenko tribute car. Somebody had half-assed a tribute Yenko 72 Nova, I think, about a 72 Nova, and it wasn't complete. Paint was good, but there was a lot of shit wrong with it. So Derek finished it up pretty much, and he gave it away to a guy in New Jersey. Gave him that and like 15 grand in cash, and then he drove it from Tennessee to New Jersey to deliver it to the guy. Anyway, Vice Grip Garage on YouTube. I would recommend it. All right, I believe the shorter ones were in the back. I think I mentioned the other day I have ordered a new camera for over here to get the glitches out. This one is always glitched, so I will probably send it back. That's not working. Love the smell of that super glue. It'll make you fucking dizzy. Yep, all this might be more trouble than it's worth, to tell you the truth. I may just end up using the body on my own chassis. We shall see. There's no Wednesday night lives anymore. Marty had a great show last night at Two Lines with Ian Douglas. Very informative. All of you racers must have really enjoyed that. A lot of it's over my head because I don't race, like the controller stuff and but I like to watch anyways. I generally take something away from all of those lives. Yeah, these appear to be too short. That's all right. It's just going to give us an idea anyways. I think I have some longer screws. It really doesn't look like it did much. Honestly. Yeah, I'm going to fiddle around with this for a while, see what I can come up with. Now I have to put it back on the track and see if the lights did light. I don't think they did, but anyway, fellas, I really appreciate you watching. I'll update you as I go along with this piece of crap. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.